sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club, getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to lead in this one.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. For the first out.
Batting second, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Wendell has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Gomez. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting fourth,
here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's batting .387. He's also taken him deep 4 times. From the stretch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop, and it's 1-0 Boston. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
And
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line hard. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Malik Smith is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike one to start the at-bat. Duffy on third with 2 out. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score. And they get that run back here in the first. Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strike out there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes. Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. All time. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 12 hits in 45 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that's in there, base hit. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Popped him up. Coming in is Smith, and this will land foul.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rafael Devers.
He waits, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Hit hard to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Pedroia on second. Devers is over at first with 1 away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. 1-1. Popped up. Duffy waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Echeverria now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Another 0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Red
here
Sox.
in the early going.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toward the out.
Now
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's
the first
Hanley
baseman.
Ramirez. He
Hanley
comes in 0 for
Ramirez.
1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming. Here's Carlos Gomez as we move
And
on to the
leading off
bottom
for
of
the
inning
Rays.
number 3.
Right fielder.
Here's a
Carlos
slider that's
Gomez.
inside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0.
Zero.
Late that time for a strike. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Malik Smith the next to
The
hit.
left
0
fielder,
for 1 for
number
him here in this
00.
one. Third
Alex.
baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Sales ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow
Third
hangs
baseman,
on
number
for the
5.
second out.
Matt Duffy.
Now in the box, Matt Duffy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Here's Mookie Betts looking
Leading
to
off
put
for
the ball
Boston.
in play here.
Right
He went down
fielder.
on strikes in his
Mookie
first at-bat.
Betts.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting number 15.
Stepping in and
Second
ready for
baseman,
another shot, Dustin
Pedroia.
Pedroia. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
This is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number
The left-handed
16.
hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting.
Boy, Dero, it's about
Third
time they
baseman.
got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked the soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Adaney will make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos.
Leading
he
up
got
the
on
fourth
top
inning.
of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
1-1 to count. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he struck him out. Here's C.J. Cron now. Here's the first pitch to him.
C.J.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Sale has his target. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Digging in for his second at-bat, Blake Swihart. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
0-2, here it comes. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ripped down the first base line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. He's on the move again from first. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. (0-2) home now to Bogaerts.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox lead one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Up next for the Rays, against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Riding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sale on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter,
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts at the track. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
He was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Now batting,
Here's Carlos Gomez. And Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, a strikeout and a lineout for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Wendell moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball three.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sale has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start the 7th, and Dan is a former pitcher yourself. You must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. At the plate, Blake Swihart. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score a ball in the gap.
Chaz Rowe enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. In now, Eduardo Nunez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Runners off for second. And a step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging in his last play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. High in the air. Sale shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Christian Arroyo. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. This is line to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adeiny Echeverria, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped him up. Devers over to his right, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sergio Romo gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Romo.
Now here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. High pop-up. And there's out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder.
Riding into the box, Carlos Gomez. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Malik Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. Swihart might try to make a play on it. Soft liner towards short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Man, he got the front foot down right there and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself
through left for Tampa. They lead it 2-1. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alex Colomé.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's gone just 2 for 15.
Right fielder, Mookie
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gomez. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Echeverria's there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi with a swinging bunt up the line. Echeverria for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Tampa Bay Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Archer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chris Sale takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Alex Colomé wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.